How easy is it for you to receive? On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you say your receiving quotient is? Right now, think about it. Think about when somebody offers you a gift or something comes to you out of the blue. What's your reaction to it? Do you open your arms and welcome it willingly and gladly and say, wow, thank you, I deserve this? Or is there a hesitation? Is there kind of pushing it away? Do the voices get activated? What's your receiving quotient? 1 to 10. I encourage you to write a number down, evaluating, looking at how easy is it for me to receive? And why is this important when it comes to building your dream? My name is Felicia Searcy, your Dream Life Activator. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. Your dream is the reason I exist. And in this live, I want to help you understand the relationship between your capacity to receive and your ability to truly harness the energy and move yourself forward when building your dream. And if you want more of the conversation and want to join me in my members-only masterminds once a month, join the Facebook group, Ultimate Life Now. The only thing I ask for the masterminds is that you make a contribution to a charitable organization that's meaningful for you. And the masterminds in the group is free. So Ultimate Life Now. All right, so how easy is it for you to receive? So often what I discover with the thousands of people that I've had the honor of working with around the world, and in my own work for myself, we've been so trained and there's a saying, it's better to give than receive. We've been so trained to give that giving is the thing for us to do, and that to actually receive can be a bit of a selfish act. Or there's that thought process around, I have to make it work. I have to get, fill in the blank. In order for me to be okay, I have to get money, I have to get the job. If you have a business, I have to get clients, I have to get love. So there's two things that often go on when we're in this conversation about receiving. Number one, that you have a belief and you've been taught, and so you have a perception that it's better to give than it is to receive, as if the two are separate. And there's this energy of then having to get something in order for you to be okay. Both of those actually become a repellent for your dream. They actually start pushing your dream away. In order to be able to live your dream, in order to be able to create your dream and live in the experience, you have to be able to receive. It's just, there's no circumventing that. There's no getting around it. You have to be able to receive. Not get, but to open up and allow good, support, abundance, and very specific, tangible ways to come to you. Your dream is on the outer edge of anything that you've ever known for yourself before. Your dream is out on the outer edge of what you know you can do. It's on the outer edge of what you can definitely do by yourself. Our dream, the expansiveness of our dream, is to such a degree that we can't do it on our own. We can't do this on our own. That we need physical help, and we need spiritual and divine help, divine support. I wouldn't even say divine intervention, but the thing about it is there's nothing to intervene on. So how do you grow your receiving quotient? How do you increase your capacity to receive? I'm going to give you 3 things to focus on to increase your capacity to receive. And if this is resonating with you, I'd love for you to drop some comments in the comment section and share with me what is it that's resonating with you. All right, so number 1, in order to be able to grow your capacity to receive, you have to grow your sense of deserving. It is really tough to receive a gift. It's tough to receive good when you are struggling and fighting against the part of you that feels undeserving. When there is a fundamental belief that you don't deserve whatever, fill in the blank, ultimately you don't deserve good, there is that in you that's going to start pushing the good away. There's that in you that's going to want to sabotage it, to not even recognize when it's showing up. When there's a deep sense of undeserving, that person who feels that way, possibly you, may not even be able to recognize when the good is here, when there's something good seeking to happen for you and through you. The undeserving becomes like a smoke screen. It covers it up. And if you are able to recognize it, so often you'll think it's a fluke, it won't last, or you just flat out won't accept it. In some way, shape, or form, you just flat out won't accept it. So, in order to increase your receiving quotient, remember 1 to 10, how easy is it for you to receive? When something good comes to you, how easy is it for you to be able to receive that? First thing to work on, to move that number up the dial, to move it up the continuum to a solid 10. Man, I'm a master receiver. Not getter, you're not getting, but a master receiver. Number one, you have to know your fundamental sense of deserving. You deserve good. Now, how do you know you deserve good? Well, here's the test. Are you breathing? Are you breathing? If you're breathing, you deserve good. You did not put yourself here. As my mentor says, you can't even take one breath on your own. The very fact that you are here, living this life, moving around on this earth, means that something so profound decided that you are necessary. You're not an accident. You're a divine appointment. You are necessary, which all is an indication that you deserve whatever good the universe longs to shower upon you. In fact, there was a bit of a promise. Well, it wasn't a bit of a promise. There was a promise that when the universe created you with everything required to live the kind of life that you are created to live the life that you are worthy of. The universe doesn't waste energy. It's not going to waste its energy building something, creating something, bringing something into form that's not worth its time or energy. And it's definitely not going to create a remarkable piece of art like you and then say, but I'm not supporting you. The very fact that you're here, hey Chrissy, talking about why you need to increase your receiving quotient in order to be able to live your dream and how to do that. So, when those voices of, I didn't do anything to earn this, when something comes to you easily, we were talking about this, I did a whole day on this topic yesterday with my year-long clients. And the voices that they so generously shared that would pop up for them when things would come easily, that I didn't do anything to earn this, I don't really deserve this, it was too easy so it's not going to last. All of that is a conversation around undeserving. And when you are in that conversation of undeserving, you are not able to receive the good that the universe longs to shower upon you. So when you feel those voices wanting to get activated, wanting to get triggered, you stop, you stare them down, and you let them know. I didn't put myself here. I'm not here for me. I'm here by divine appointment. Something so profound literally wove me into existence because this energy, this divine power, saw that I was necessary. And the fact that I'm here, the fact that you're here, is evidence. Number one, that you are loved and supported and necessary, and that you are being given everything required to live out this amazing life that you are meant to live. So number one, increase your sense of deserving. We're moving up the continuum of increasing your ability to receive in order for you to truly step in and live your life. Second element to help grow your receivership, the deep and profound practice of gratitude. Wallace Wattles wrote the book, The Science of Getting Rich, back at the turn of the last century, where he talks about how people will often cut the cord between them and this creative energy that's blessing them by not making acknowledgement for the good that's in their life. Now, we've all been taught that gratitude is a good thing. Gratitude is one of the most amazing, powerful practices that you can cultivate. And what happens when you are cultivating a deep sense of profound gratitude, you are training your attention to notice what's already in your life and what's already really good. The reason why this is so important, and if you've watched any of my stuff at all, or follow me at all, or are in my group, Ultimate Life Now, you understand the sequence of creation. First, you have thoughts. You're creating images in the faculty of your imagination. Those thoughts then lead to feelings, emotions. Those two things, your thoughts and your feelings, then define the way you see yourself. They inform how you see yourself. That then informs the ideas that you're willing to entertain, the opportunities that you can see or not, the actions that you take or not, and your results. So if you go back to the beginning of that domino effect, what starts those images? It's where you're placing your attention. So if your attention, now you've got a dream, here you are, there's this thing in the middle called the gap. So often people get fixated on what's not happening for their dream, what's missing. Because you're here and you're building, you're crossing, you're navigating that gap. When you're doing that, you are effectively saying, I don't have any good in my life. You are noticing what's not working. And the only thing the universe can do is respond to where you're placing your focus. Energy goes energy flows where attention goes. So the more you're able to train yourself to recognize the things that you've already been given, the things that you've already allowed yourself to experience, what you've already received, you literally grow, you build that receiving muscle. The universe isn't going to bring anything more to someone who's not able to acknowledge and be a good steward of what you already have. So the more you're able to truly be in that place of deep and profound gratitude, you are effectively increasing your ability to receive more. Because the universe says, wow, we've got somebody who really honors what you've already got. Oftentimes what happens is that people get afraid of that if they're grateful for what they have. It's like they're saying that this is all there is. This is what I have to be willing to, quote, settle for. And that's not it at all. It's actually the gratitude that will increase your capacity to then be able to receive more. And the universe sees you as a good steward of what it's already given you. So number one, so we're increasing our receiving quotient. Number one, build a greater sense of deserving. Number two, increase your capacity to generate gratitude in a much more expansive, deeper, and profound way. And then number three, understand that you have profound value. You bring something so profoundly unique that's only yours. And you make a difference. You make a difference with your presence, and you make a difference with what's profoundly yours to bring. When you understand that the very nature of you is one of contribution, one of service, that your beingness serves the people around you, and that you are committed to serving, not at the exclusion of receiving, but in this cycle of giving and receiving. And you're not doing it with any attention on what you will be getting back. You're actually opening yourself up to even more receiving. You come to understand that true giving and receiving are one and the same. And when you're able to truly give from that place of deep authenticity, deep care, deep compassion, because you understand the ground upon which you stand, that you all your needs that are being provided for, that you are so connected to a source, a supply and a source that's endless, that's unlimited, and that it's flowing directly to you. And you give from that place of freedom, you give from that place of abundance, you can't help but then receive more. You're not doing it to receive more, and you're opening your arms and allowing the greater degree of receiving to happen, and your received quotient goes up. So when you think about building out your dream, your ability to see yourself even more as a worthy, deserving being, you're growing your capacity to generate an even greater degree of gratitude, and you're really coming to understand the profound value and difference that you make in the lives of others, and that you become even more committed to serving in that way as a way of circulating the good, circulating the abundance. Watch how your heart just opens up, and your ability to allow more good, your ability to receive more good just starts growing, and it starts pouring in. All right, so recap: worthiness, gratitude, service. Work on those three things, and you will watch as your receivership quotient grows. All right, let's come hang out in my Facebook group. Let's keep the conversation going. Ultimate Life Now. Once a month, I do free masterminds for Facebook group members only. Facebook, the group is my gift as well. The only thing I ask with the mastermind is that you make a charitable contribution to a cause that's meaningful to you. Drop in the comments things that resonated with you with this. Would love to hear what's serving you, so I know how to form these lives in a way that truly bring value to you. And know how much I deeply love and appreciate you. And I am so grateful for your willingness and your commitment to stay true to you and to step into your dream. As you live a dream, as you build out the life that you love, the amazing thing is, yes, you're blessed, and this is how you're blessing everyone around you. Truly, this is your highest contribution to the body of humanity. My name is Felicia Searcy, your Dream Life Activator. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. Your dream is my passion. Mwah. God bless.